Okay, I have 2 bars of battery left, so I'm gonna have to do this quickly. I've forgotten how to do makeup, okay? I've forgotten how to do eyeshadow. I've worn bare minimum for weeks now. Oh my god. I am losing my mind. I better do an intro as well. Do not forget the intro. Hi guys, welcome back. This is a really weird intro for a video. Nice laid back, nonchalant. But I totally forgot to do an intro. I even tell myself at one point not to forget to do an intro, but I did. So here I am filming an impromptu one on my shades, and basically it's a welcome to my video, and if you would like to see how to do this makeup look, then please keep watching. I'm a lot more organised today, guys. I have everything in front of me except for this, a mirror so that I can see myself. Hopefully things will be a little bit less kind of all over the place, etc. since I've got everything in front of me. But who knows? My voice is a little bit weird again today, so please bear with me. This is the first time I've filmed in probably a couple of weeks now, and it feels very strange. Obviously the whole of the UK is in lockdown. I haven't filmed since before that happened, so I'm gonna be really honest with you, there's not a lot to talk about. There's not a huge amount going on, or you know, news for me to relay to you guys, so you're just going to be putting up with me chatting rubbish for a little while again. I have no idea what this makeup look is going to look like at the end. I'm thinking purples, like purples but on the blue side of purple. I've got a little bit of blue in my top, so let's go for that and see what happens. Like I obviously did my sunset eye look last time, and that was really nice. That was a lot of pinks and oranges and yellows and things, so I think this time I want to go for something bluey purple. Hopefully I'm zoomed in enough for you guys. We can always rectify that later if needed. So I've got a couple of palettes here, all of them are Morphe. I have, oh now, which one is this? It's an artistry palette of some sort. 39A. So we've got some nice blues in there. Put that to the side. I've got my original Jaclyn Hill and I've got my new Jaclyn Hill as well. So I'll be utilising both of these today since they've got some nice purples in them. Like I say, I've got everything laid out in front of me for once, and I'm going to do something a bit different in that I'm not going to set my eyelids with powder before I go in with my eyeshadow, and I'm going to see how that changes things, or how different it makes it. I'm going to go in with Therapy Session from the Jaclyn Hill 2 palette first. I'm actually going to make this my transition shade, just to be different. I do really wish I had like a white eyeshadow base that I could use so that these shadows would come out the right colour, because my eyelids are quite deep and dark, so they kind of come out a lot different than they do in the pan or on other people's eyes. So I think maybe a white eyeshadow base would be good. So I'm just blending that all the way along in the crease and kind of bringing it up towards the eyebrow. I'm going to do one eye and then turn it off so that I save battery. So yeah, things have been a bit weird here. It's obviously being in lockdown, there's not much to say, but I do think it's really important. Obviously I don't want to talk about it too much, but I've been in the house a lot, just kind of being with my dogs, which is really nice. Obviously they used to be used to me not being in the house at all, so they are now following me about everywhere all the time. That big sigh was lucky. He is in fact sat over there on my bed. He's, if I'm really honest with you, that chair is my, you know, like worn it once, probably gonna wear it again chair. So usually there's lots and lots of clothes on there, but I obviously cleared them off for the benefit of this video to have a cute backdrop. And so now all the clothes are on the bed, so he is hiding amongst a big pile of clothes somewhere. He seems very comfy. So yeah, we've been going on walks and just being together, and that's been really nice. I am in the house by myself, so it's been a bit weird, but it's fine. You know, there are much worse things and much worse ways it could be, so I'm happy. But I'm just happy to be in the house with my little family. Typical that my phone only rings when I'm filming. Okay, so to darken it out, what I would like to do is take a smaller blending brush. I'm going to go for the M506 by Morphe, and I'm going to go in with Forever from the 39A palette. It's like this maroon colour, and just darken out the edges. Oh, it's quite brown. I'm rubbish at these. I'm going in underneath that other shade that I used way back when. Sorry guys. So yeah, on our walks, the other thing that we've been seeing is like in the UK, we're kind of wanting to make walks a little bit more interesting for people, especially kids and things like that are stuck in the house. So lots of people have drawn rainbows and put them up in their windows. So I've kind of been going around and spotting them. Just there's quite a few on my street, which is really nice to see. So that's been quite nice, and it's obviously a very weird time for everybody, but it's nice to see everybody kind of pulling together to deal with such a rubbish situation together. So it's a little bit heartwarming. There's a really nice lady on my street as well who she actually put a note through the door. I did have a little freak out when it came through the door because germs, but she was really nice across the road, and it was just basically a little, you know, I work at Aldi, if you guys need anything please let me know, I'll pick it up for you, etc. So that was really lovely. So I don't need anything, but I texted her and said that that was such a nice gesture, and that she must be a really nice person. So we've never really had a chance to chat since I moved in, so yeah, it was nice. I'm going back in with therapy session just to kind of blend that edge bit again, because I lost some of the colour while I went in with the dark shade. See, it's so funny, like over here it looks really like pinky purple, but over here it's like purpley purple. I don't know how that happens, guys. I have magic eyelids. My voice also sounds really funny. Really bugging me. Right, okay, I'm going to take a Morphe M507 and I'm going to go in with Not My Journey from the Jaclyn Hill 2 palette, which is this lovely bright purple. I'm going to put this on the inner corner and drag that along. I have no idea what's happening with this eye look, guys. I think it's going to come out an absolute mess. I've forgotten how to do makeup, okay? I've forgotten how to do eyeshadow. I've worn bare minimum for weeks now. I was working up until this week. I got furloughed this week, but up until then I was only putting on concealer just to hide my under eye bags, and no foundation, no eyeshadow. So this is what happens, guys. I am absolutely shocking at makeup now. I don't really know what to say. I'm going to bring that right down to the inner corner. That's a really nice colour, I really like that. I'm trying to decide what to use. I think I want to go in with the original one from the original Jaclyn Hill palette, because that one looks like it's got kind of blue reflect in it, whereas Good Place looks kind of pinky toned. So I'm going to go in because we wanted to do the bluer side, even though it's not turned out to be blue at all. That was one of the best tips I've ever had, was to do my foundation last. Oh, I really like that. So now I'm going to wet it and go back in with it. So yeah, I was working from home for the last few weeks, and then on Friday the company took the decision to furlough a load of people. Our office is huge, so you know, obviously there's quite a lot of people there, which puts more people at risk, and it's a big gathering place, so it makes sense to look at closing down the office, etc. So it was part of the kind of planning work for that, and then once that bit was done, I've been put on furlough. So this week I woke up and I was like, oh, what am I going to do? And I was like, this is great, I can actually like just totally focus on my YouTube and stuff like that. So you know, obviously really thankful I've got a job and I have this opportunity and I can afford to do it. So I'm just going to make the best of a rubbish situation, guys, and that is to make sure that I'm speaking to you guys, kind of looking at my Instagram, Twitter, trying to kind of get in contact with folk a little bit more, you know, like, and grow like organically and like chat to folk, and I just don't get time to like go and engage with folk. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm really excited. So I'm going to start that as of today. I've had a couple of days off just to like chill, enjoy being like off. It's weird. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I really quite like that. That was actually quite simple. What I do want to do is I have the Alchemist holographic palette, just the wee one, and I think I want to use one of these in the inner corner. Now there's a little sapphire one, there's a purple one, but I think the blue would actually be better, just to make it a little bit different and pop a little bit more. So I'm going to use my teeny tiny little Real Techniques brush. I absolutely love this for an inner corner highlight. It's called a detailer brush. Absolutely fantastic for this kind of stuff. So I'm just going to take some of that blue shade, amethyst, nope, sapphire, sorry, and I'm going to go in the inner corner. Okay, perfect. Well, that was actually quite nice and easy. I quite like that. So what I'm going to do now is some eyeliner, because I practiced my winged eyeliner the other day, so I need to carry on practicing, so that's what I'm going to do. That was truly shocking, look how fat it is. Do you know what? I'm going to clean up with a wet wipe, and then also some concealer when I do my under eye. So don't worry, you won't have to look at it for too long. I'm going to go and get that just now, and then I will obviously go and do my other eye, and then I'll be back. Okie dokie folks, so I'm back. I've done the other eye, I've also done underneath the eye, but I thought I'd better wait and show you what I did for my other eye. So going in with a small stubby brush, we're going to go with the E18 from Morphe. I'm going to go back into therapy session and put that all over the lower lash line. Okay, and then I'm going into Not My Journey, and just a wee bit of this and kind of pulling it in the outer half, and then whatever is left on my brush, dragging that along. Do I look funny? So I definitely need to get a microphone. I think that's the next thing that I'm going to buy, just so that there's better sound quality. I've noticed the last couple of times while I've been editing, in order to get decent audio, like there's a lot of background fuzziness, so obviously that's just because I'm using the audio in the camera itself. So I think it's time for me to invest in a decent microphone, just so that your ears just are happy and feeling good while you're watching my videos. Okay, and that's all I did for the lower lash line, guys. The other thing that I did do is I took the Amethyst colour out of the Alchemist palette and I actually put it as a brow bone highlight, but I pulled it all the way along just to highlight underneath my brow. So I've done that on both eyes, just there for you. So next thing I'm going to do is I am going to put some eyeliner along my lash line and just tightline it. So I'm just going to take black. Okay, that was sharp because it's old, because the cap is broken and I've squashed it. Oh well. So that's more or less it for the eyes right now. I do feel like this wing is slightly smaller than the other wing. What do you think? Now, shall I do my brows or shall I do my face? I think I should do my face, because if I run out of battery, then at least the majority of my makeup's done. God, that would be bad. So I'm taking my Nars Radiant Longwear foundation and my Real Techniques Expert face brush, and I'm going to put 2 pumps on just now and go down this side of my face and the middle. Usually I buff it in with this brush, but I kind of want to, I miss my beauty blender, do you know that? So I'm just going to buff this in. Again, always too dark. Look at that. Oh my god. Blend, 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 guys. Blend it down the neck, especially if you're pale like me. Wow, I think it's got worse, because obviously I've not been out in the sunshine. I've been stuck in the house, like I've not been going out as much, and I feel like I've got even paler now. Like, that is shocking. Like, that is a very stark difference. However, I don't feel like it's too different from my neck though, so we're not too bad. Could be worse. Right, one more pump from that other cheek. And buff, buff, buff. Buff, buff, buff. I honestly can't get over the difference in that colour, wow. So what's today? Today, that's the thing, the whole days is moulding into one as well. It's been crazy. So today is Wednesday that I'm filming. This will go up on Friday, but tomorrow, Thursday, will be, I think it's the 3rd week that everybody, and I hope it is, I'm going to do it anyway, I don't really care. So everybody in the UK has been kind of going out to their front door on a Thursday at 8 o'clock at night and like clapping for the NHS, which I think is like a lovely gesture. There's many more things we need to do for those guys. They're on the front line, they're obviously taking care of everybody, they've got the hardest jobs, risking their own families and stuff, and you know, we get that all for, I say for free, but you know, our national insurance and tax and things goes towards the NHS to help make sure that we don't need to worry about any of that stuff. I honestly can't imagine being abroad somewhere just now and having to worry about paying for potential life-saving things, you know, in the situation that we're in. So yeah, I just absolutely, I really hope the biggest thing that comes from this is that everybody realises just how important the NHS is and takes care of it, because without them, you know, a lot of people would be passing away from corona, a lot more people would be passing away, and it's just so scary. So yeah, that'll be Thursday night, 8 o'clock. Anybody who doesn't know about this, please go outside and clap and cheer and whistle. It's a good like show of support, really, just so that they know that we're thinking about them as well. So that's been really good fun. I didn't know how many people were going to do it, and my street was quite quiet, but I got out there and I was like clapping and whistling, and I did hear quite a lot of people in my estate do it, so that was really nice. Really nice. So yeah, do it if you're in the UK. Right, okay, so that is my base done. My eyebrows look so white under these lights, it's hilarious. What else? Oh yeah, so the only other exciting thing that I have to talk about really is that I currently smell like a massive apricot. Absolutely everything I use is apricot now. So you guys know that I use my apricot body lotion, and now I also have just invested in Avon does an apricot shampoo and conditioner, and it comes with a detangler spray and everything. Oh, it smells divine. So I have been, well, I used that today, then I used my apricot body lotion. Yeah, so I just smell like a massive apricot right now, and I'm okay with that. My Tarte Shapetape with my beauty blender. I'm also going to put a bit, because it's quite light, I'm going to put a little bit down here, a little bit on my chin, but just a teeny tiny bit because I'm not a massive fan of this look. I'm also going to bring it down a little onto my cheeks so that it looks a little bit more together. I was meant to film yesterday, but I didn't clean my makeup brushes, which was really naughty of me. So I got to it, I did it yesterday, and now here I am. I did it. Small victories. Okay, now I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finished Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in shade 2, and just a big old fluffy brush that I always use for this one. Just swirl it around and press it on top of where I've put my concealer. I don't think with Tarte you need it that much to set it, but I always do just because I'm paranoid like that. Oh, the other thing that I did that I totally forgot to say was that I also put on my Banana Bright face primer from Ole Henriksen before I started doing my face. What is going on with this piece of hair? The other, oh, that's another thing, my hair. Like, obviously everybody's in the same boat, so I'm not complaining too much, but my hair is getting seriously, like, blonde, black, blonde, black. Like, it needs a nice fade, guys. It does not need to be like it is now. So I can't wait to be able to get back to the hairdresser. So, taking my bronzer, just sculpt up my cheekbones. And then double chin. Sculpt out that jawline on this side. Okay, bronzer done. Blush. I think I'm still going to go in with my trusty Lancome blush. Highlight. Just my Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop and my big fluffy brush. Okay, brow time and then lips. Do you know something I think I decided that I need today while I was doing my makeup is gel eyeliner. So I have the tattoo liner, which is like the pen, but I think I need to invest in like a brush with the gel. That was the Kabrow I just used, and this is the Gimme brow gel. Just to stick them in place. Right, lips. I don't really know what to do for lips. I think this is like a really nice mauvey colour that will go with the eyes. And it's a liquid lipstick that goes matte, ultra matte liquid lipstick Le Chocolat by Loreal, and it smells like chocolate. I think I'm going to go for it. I think I probably could have used a darker lip liner underneath. It came out a lot lighter than I thought it was going to. But it's fine. Will do. Learn for next time. Right, I am going to pop off camera, do my hair, and then I'll be back. Okay, let's go big and bouncy today. How's that? So, that is my finished makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed it. To finish it off, I will just give my face a little bit of a spritz with Fix Plus Coconut. I was way too close for one of them spritzes, but that's okay. Take in the smell because it is divine. The other thing that I've done is given my chest and neck a bit of a spritz with my Jamie Genevieve CBD tannin oil. I really want to get the darker version. There's like a double dark now and I'm like, oh my god. So I think I might do an online Superdrug order because I desperately need a hair mask because my hair is just horrendous. I'll wait until we're out of lockdown and we can kind of go back to things like that. Oh, and nails. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this makeup look. I had fun doing it even though it did stress me out there for a second. I am excited to be back here on YouTube after a couple of weeks of not filming, and I hope that I didn't I hope I babbled enough, like a good level of babble. Okay, I'm done. I can't do any more. Over. Done it. I'm good. Bye bye. Stop it. Oh no, forgot something. Damn it. I don't know what to do. I did it. It's getting worse and worse, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's really bugging me. Oh, look at that glow. Oh god. I don't know what I'm doing. This is bad. I should have planned this. I'm going to run out of time. Oh, I'm going to have to get a makeup wipe for that. Okay, I'm just blending in my short. Again, my Tarte Aveeno. Aveeno. Oh. Look how fat it is. Oh. It's okay, practice makes perfect. Bye bye. My wrinkly ass eyelids are really getting in my way. Oh. Hi buddy. Hello. Come here. Oh. They smell good. Come here.